Hey guys, I'm back. I'm going to introduce you to my Prussian campaign, mainly because the Britain one I found it quite bland and boring because of the distances involved in transporting all my troops into different continents. So I started over here in Bundesburg and in East Prussia. I had my first army here and I had a little small militia army there. My first army also consisted of some militia, but they eventually died out due to the line infantry of my opponent, Austria, being very strong. So I took over this city or town here. Then I moved my first army over here, down here. And once I got here, Transylvania revolted, but I left them alone since I had since they weren't attacking me or anything. So I moved down to Croatia and besieged it. Meanwhile, my second army based over here on this bridge was protecting Poland from any attack from the Austrians. I brought them down over to Croatia. There was two big armies over here, one in Hungary and one on Austria. Both, both of them were Austrian armies, which were posing a great threat. And I took Croatia with my two armies combined, and then I just started attacking Austria and Hungary with the help of Poland, Lithuania. Surprisingly, they sent an army of about 500 and helped out. And in return I gave them this, which, yeah, I gave them that, which had been actually conquered by the Austrians, so. Alright, after that, when I got over here, Venice attacked me, then the Italian states, then then Spain, and this city here. I took my first army from Venice, and the second one besieged this. They gave in, and the ceasefire came into effect. They became my allies as a result, and I have full military access to them. I then dealt with Spain and the Italian states with my first and second army, just steamrolling these guys. Since they're quite pro, here's the second army. They have some militia, and yeah, those militia did survive the huge battles. Here's my first army. Unfortunately, only one militia unit made it through, and they're quite pro now. I recruited a second army just after the Austrian war, due to the fact that I was hugely outnumbered and I needed forces to defend the homeland, while the second and first army went on a rampage down in Italy. Now I'm gonna bring them down, take this city here, and yeah. Alright, so my next move is going to be to take out some more Spanish land, seen as they won't accept any peace treaty unless I give over 2 territories to them. So I'm going to take this land here, Sardinia, then I'm going to take Morocco, hopefully this piece of land here, and liberate Portugal. If I can give Portugal back their land and make them a minor nation, then I will, but I probably can't. I'm new to this game, so I don't know how the mechanics really work. It is probably my 3rd campaign, so. And when I get to Spain, I will besiege them, offer them peace. If they accept it, good, and that'll be the end of it. However, if they don't, I will destroy them. Sweden, there's a lot of tension between us. War broke out just a few turns ago, and yeah, I've got to really defend my towns against them. So I'm deciding whether to recruit a 4th army. I already have 2 armies here. I have the first over here. This is the second, actually. Here's the first army, and here's the third. These guys are kind of noobs. They're not really noobs, but they have no experience whatsoever. And you might have noticed I carry 3 pieces of artillery with each army. That's just how I do it, and I make sure they're foot artillery so that there's horses pulling the artillery. Foot artillery is good for maneuvering your troops, your artillery, when they're in a bad position. However, they're weaker than the 24-pounder howitzers, which are really effective, I gotta admit. They're really good on multiplayer too. You gotta have those if you're playing a artillery rules multiplayer battle, in my situation anyway. So I'm recruiting a navy here. I'm not sure why. I have no idea why, but I actually forgot, so. But I'm gonna make it anyway. Usually I have 2 5th grades, 2 fourth rates, and also I bring 2 of these bad boys and 2 of these sloops. I have no idea what the navy is for, but I'm guessing it's gonna be quite useful. That means I actually can... oh! It's to ferry my troops across to these little islands. So, the first army will land in Sardinia. The second army will land over here in Morocco. Now I'm gonna try to get a military alliance, or just some military access to the Barbary states. They actually should be friendly to me because I'm allied with Ottoman Empire, who is their protectorate. So, I just want some access, and actually I'll do that when my navy's been recruited. However, now I will try to get some sort of treaty going, so they're a bit more friendlier to me. I will offer them 500, just so that they are a bit more pleased with me. Alright, hopefully that helps our relationship a bit. This will take 6 turns, and in 6 turns time my army will march onto Spanish land. I'll take these guys to this town. These guys will just stay here, I guess. No, I guess I'll take them over here. They can live in this. They can live in the vines. There's a high yield, so they can have a lot of wine, I guess. Italy will be a main place where I recruit my troops, so I shall make them lots of military buildings. I'm going to move my assassins up north to deal with the Sweden. All of them will move north. I'm going to see what research needs to be done. And as you can see, I'm really advanced in terms of military. Not so much in naval battle, but I am quite advanced here, but not very much. As you can see here, I'm not going for any of these because then my towns will be very angry and it's not really worth it at all. Most of my buildings have been upgraded quite a bit, and I'm just going to decide and try to remember some of the things I will do, so I'll get back to you guys in a minute. Alright, so Hungary, which is this settlement here, Italy, this one here, and Bundesburg, this settlement here, will all be military based, very highly military based as well, and that's where I'll recruit most of my troops, and also maybe East Prussia. I have no intentions of attacking my faithful ally, Poland, Lithuania. They've been really good and just backing me up overall. They helped me in a couple of battles, and I helped them in return. Georgia, and yeah, Georgia is not very... these guys, they're quite a bit of work. I'm not really sure what their intentions are, and I don't really like doing this, but I'm gonna have to disband these 3 dragoons because I don't really need them. But actually, I changed my mind. I'm gonna send these guys over here to join the second and first army. Alright, I can't move anymore. Yeah, I'll just send them up to take care of these towns in case they get angry. Alright, so I have decided that an army up north is not near Bundesburg. It's not really necessary at the moment. Once I take Morocco or get a peace treaty with Venice, Morocco is just the settlement down here, then I'll move my third army back north to protect the land I have, or the homeland really. And secondly, those dragoons, by the way, just to make it clear, they're going to be traveling with this first and my second army to calm down any settlements that are angry. Nepals are on strike, so where's those dragoons? Let me upgrade that. The dragoons are now coming in handy actually, so there we go. Any of these settlements that I take which are angry, the dragoons will be there to assist. Now these armies are very bad actually. So it's gonna be quite easy. Is it my first battle here? Yep. Guys, I'm not sure how long it's been since I've started this video, but I will stop it here and I will see you guys in the next part. Thanks for watching. How's it going, bros? I'm back and I set my timer down for 10 minutes and 15 seconds, and that's how long my vids can be.